Welcome on board, everyone, the beautiful Celebrity Ascent. We're going to be doing a full ship tour this morning. We're up nice and early, got a beautiful sunrise behind us. I'm going to be showing you all of the main features of the ship, telling you some interesting information. We are currently on a 7-day cruise at the moment, so I'm going to be giving you some of our tips and tricks along the way, a little bit of a review as we go, but starting off on the wonderful deck 17, 16, 15, all of this top area this morning, while it's a little bit quieter by the pool, which does get quite busy later on. So let's start our little tour. So what we're currently on right now is our walking and jogging track. So not only can you walk up and around the ship like this rather than using the stairs, which I love, gives you a bit of a panoramic view, this is also your walking and jogging track. So I've already been jogging around this morning. About 5 AM I was out here doing laps. Of course I wasn't, but there's people all day and night running around, walking around. Now follow me up here. You do see a little bit of a view of the pool from up here as well. So what's nice is a lot of people stand up here and watch down. We had the amazing neon party last night, the sail away. A lot of people come up and stand and look down on the pool. We're racing another ship this morning as well, over there. It's like a walking race. Now, the other gorgeous feature just up here are the hot tubs. So we've got plenty of free sunbed space, but the hot tubs are one of my favourite things. On our sail away day, this is where we went. Follow me. And that's into these lovely hot tubs. Now you can have them swirling and bubbling, or you can have them just chilled. But these you're allowed to relax in. Any guest can come into these. There's one on the other side as well. And you just relax, you get the views, sailing away, leaving ports, jumping in these is beautiful. Now, the other big feature up here, which unfortunately we do not get access to, you do have to be in the suite rooms, and that is the retreat. This gives you a private pool area, private hot tubs, sunbeds, a butler, a lot of different things inside the retreat. You do have to have your room card to head in there. That's a nice exclusive place with an exclusive lounge. We can see the roof here of the Solarium, which we'll be heading to in a little bit. We're going to finish touring around this upper level first, making our way towards the back of the ship and then towards the front. Now, the other massive feature up here that is also one of my favorites is the magic carpet. This is a huge feature of the ship. Now this moves up and down decks. So some days it can be down on deck 5, the other times it can be up here on deck 15. It is amazing. The views you get from this hanging off the side of the ship is spectacular, especially at sunset. We caught a beautiful sunset from this with a little glass of wine the other night. Really like that feature. It's very different, but also multifunctional as well, because on the ports where you can't actually dock and you need a tender, this serves as a tender platform. So it'll go down to, I think, deck 2 or deck 1, and then you have the tender boats pulling up to this, and this is where they'll process you on and off the ship, which is really cool. Right, come on then, let's carry on towards the back and show you some of the food spots and also the gym. So the other thing you've got here on deck 16 is the mast bar. This is where you can get yourself a nice refreshment or beverage or cocktail and soak in the sea views. Loads of chill spaces on this ship as well, which is one of the other big things that I really do like about it, is all of these sunbeds, but a whole variety of different styles of chill spaces as well. One of them coming up right now. Okay then, so we're now on deck 15, heading towards the back of the ship. We've got our really cool sculpture here. I love this. A lot of people do get some fun pictures right here. It's a nice little spot. But this is something really, really unique on a ship that we hadn't seen before, which is a rooftop garden. So these are all real plants. Saw the guy pruning all this the other day. And then if you come back, you'll see when I was talking about variation of chill space, you've got it all going on here, along with cinema. We've got different playing courts. You've got pickleball up here. It's a really, really nice space, whether it's a sea day, you just come back off your shore excursion, you just want to chill. You don't feel like you're on a ship when you come into this section. So even on the screen, they put all flowers on. padded seating, benches, you can chill with the family, relax, and it really does feel like a big garden. It does not feel like you're on a ship when you get into this bit. You've also got one of the upcharge restaurants just behind as well, the Rooftop Garden Grill. That's meant to be very, very nice. We've tried a different upcharge restaurant, which we'll discuss in a little bit. I love this space, love it. I think it's so chilled, relaxed, you've got a bit of shade. They have the umbrellas up when they can if it's not windy. And then of a night time, movie on there, chilling on here in the garden. And then this, you put the net up and this is your pickleball court as well. So it's a multi-space basically. You can change things up, mix things up as well. Now it is a little bit of a tricky tour, this one, because there's so much going on. So I hope you're following along okay. It can be a little bit here, there and everywhere. There's a lot going on each deck, so I'm doing my best to make it as easy as I can for you. We've done a few different ships before, Wonder of the Seas, Independence, a few Royal Caribbeans, a Disney cruise as well. But I must say the features on this ship, wait till you see a little bit later on, are the best out of all of those that we've done. This is by far our favourite ship that we've ever done. Let's continue on round to the back, which is your best sunset spot. We've seen some spectacular ones. Let's follow around to the back of the ship here on deck 15. I almost missed one of the little hidden gems here on 15, and that are these two plunge pools. They're tucked away behind the screen here, just next to the garden. And these are two beautiful little plunge pools that you can relax in, that overhang the edge. And you've also got, again, more of these chilled spaces, relaxing spaces down here, where you can just chill, plonk yourself with some incredible views. And you can see the plunge pool is all glass, so you can see right out of there. Almost missed those ones, but these are popular again on your sail away days, your embarkation days. These have been very, very popular, but not too overcrowded either, so much so that you can still get into them. You've also got the disabled access there as well. It's going to be a beautiful day on the ship. The sun is just rising, and there you go, look, there's the gardener watering all of those fresh plants. Grab a drink then and follow us to the Sunset Bar. This has been one of our favourite places. We even caught an engagement back here last night, which was awesome to see. This is where we've been catching some incredible sunsets, and again, those sail away views are amazing. You've got the toilets up here as well, as there's plenty of those dotted around, including the disabled access. And then this is your multi-level bar area, multi-seat, multi-level. It's just so different. It does not feel like you're on a ship. Again, at this point, feels totally, totally different. We've got seating down by the windows, seating up here, chilled chairs, and then following around is the actual bar just here, which is going to give us even more views. Everything is built with views, comfort, style in mind as well. Although they look really funky, all of the chairs, they're actually very comfy as well. So here's your bar area, not quite open just yet. We're obviously filming the tour while it's nice and quiet. So this sail away day, grab your drink, look at the views you've got. You come back here with the family, come and chill, sit on the bench, you've got relaxing music on, and you just chill and soak it all in. The wake behind, gorgeous space, this one of our favorites. And then what you can simply do is pop down these stairs just over here to the next level. Now the next level brings you to the buffet restaurant, so we're going to be going through that. One of my favorite features is this buffet restaurant and how you can sit at the back, enjoy these views while having your buffet food. Normally on a lot of ships it'd be an upcharge to sit in this sort of area with that view at a restaurant. Not on this one. Let's head downstairs to deck 14 then and start our tour of deck 14. You can see multi-levels. I'm trying my best to make this nice and easy for you. Hope you're still following along. We're at the back of the ship on deck 15. We're now going to go down to deck 14, just down the stairs from this level and down. So here's the bar here. This is all the lovely seating. We're going to head down to this level just below. This is where the engagement was just last night. So if you just follow around, we can go down this slope to deck 14. I like the way it's all joined up. There was one day we couldn't get a seat up here on 15, but you could easily just follow down here on to deck 14, and we took up one of these lovely seats just here. Nice and gradual steps. It all seems joined together. Now, if you've been on this ship before, do let us know in the comments. What did you think? If you're booked to come on here, get very, very excited. You've picked an amazing, amazing ship. So there's a lovely seating. This is where there was a lovely sunset engagement last night. You can see they had it all roped off. And here we are. This is your deck 14 with the buffet restaurant. So this is all of your free seating for the buffet. So this is where we have been eating. We've been grabbing our buffet, which has been brilliant food, coming out to the back here, grabbing one of these seats, and look at the view you've got while you eat your food. It's been gorgeous. And then this is where we've been having some sunset, some shots of that as well. But really comfy seating, fresh, airy, clean. And the staff out the back here as well, still very, very attentive. So you're not going to be ignored if you choose to sit out the back. They have a whole team just for this terrace. So you can come and grab your breakfast, come and chill out here. I really, really do like that. We haven't been eating inside, we've been eating al fresco, out the back, soaking up the views. Perfect. Who's hungry then? Let's head on inside. You've got the sliding doors here that sense when you're here. Let's pop on in. Of course, make sure you do your sanitizer always. Stay on top of that. Washy as well. You've got the wash stations. Right, so this of an evening time and at lunchtime is your pizza station. We've got a drink station just over there as well. But let me show you the rest of the inside. If you do want to sit inside in the aircon, you can still sit with a nice view out the back. And you've got a lot of side angle views as well. So if we come along this way, how gorgeous of a buffet area is this? It is stunning. Look at that. I feel like on a lot of ships this would be like upcharge restaurant with these sorts of views. Gorgeous padded high tops, sit here. Ships going by, sit on the lower ones by the window. I love this. It feels very fresh holiday vibes, clean, bright, modern. And let's check out what's on the breakfast then. There's so many people still up. It's currently like 7 a.m. and a lot of people are already up and about. So let's take a quick peek at the breakfast. You've got pancakes, banana pancakes, waffles. We've got French toast, caramelized banana. Everything you can possibly think of, really. What I loved about the breakfast, which I think it will be the same today, is they had American bacon and English bacon, so you could have both if you wanted. Let's see what we've got here. English bacon. Ooh, that looks nice, well done. Very nice grilled ham, burger sausage. You've of course got a gluten-free section as well, so if you do have any allergies, you are catered for. Some of the things you have to ask the chef to make for you, or you could toast, things like that, but they will of course do it for you, no problem. More drink station with all your condiments, all your sauces. If you like this stuff, you can unsubscribe now. I'm not a Marmite fan. You've got all kinds going on. Ketchup, mustard, and now all of these juices are included, so even if you haven't got the drinks package, which we haven't, we're not big drinkers, these are included. Your orange juice, your cranberry juice, apple juice, iced tea. Later on in the day it normally changes like a fruit punch, orange guava punch and things. So these juices, your coffees, tea, water, are all completely free. What else have we got? We've got some fresh fruit going on. Oh, nice. Fresh watermelon. Now bear in mind, once it gets to about 10 o'clock up here, it is very, very busy. If you want it quiet like this, you've got to get out of bed. If you come up though, grab all your bits, go back down your room, eat at your room. There's no one to stop you doing that. But yeah, this is lovely and calm. It does get a little bit busier. We're on a full cruise at the moment. The ship takes about 3,260 passengers. So it's not over full, it's not too busy. We're on a full cruise at the moment, but doesn't feel over full. We've got more corned beef hash. I've not had that for years. Chicken sausage, Canadian bacon. So you've got Canadian bacon, American bacon, English bacon, every different bacon you can think of. We've got poached eggs. It's all happening. Right, so moving on from the food then, because some of you will be getting very hungry, I know that. We've got fresh croissants and everything down there. There you go, there's your crispy bacon. Sausage gravy, you name it. So both sides are a mirror image. You've got all the same seating over this side too. Let's carry on out the back. Morning, okay? You've got the gentleman here with all the lovely drinks, if you're on the drinks package. Right, let's show you the pool area then. Make sure you are doing your washy and doing your hands before you go into the buffet and eat. Another little section of seats and places to eat as well on your way outside. We're going to head out. You've got the toilets there as well. We're going to head out the back here and show you the pool, and I'll give you a few tips with the pool as well. Now, of course, you've got your free towels, also your life vests there as well if you need them. And then here we are. So this is our main pool area here on deck 14. Now this, again, it does get very busy. It's very popular. One of the biggest, if not the biggest, swimming pool at sea. It's beautiful for a swim. This lady's absolutely loving it this morning. You got your gorgeous octopus. Now this is your main picture opportunity. Everyone loves getting a picture with the octopus. I wish they sold these in the gift shop, little miniature versions, because I think loads of people would buy them. So normally these would be like hot tubs on other ships. These are nice little chill benches and chill seating. You've got all of your sunbeds. These are all free and included. You've got the beds inside the pool there as well. Now what's not included are the cabanas. So you do have to pay for these cabanas at the back. But everything else, all included now. As I said, it gets very busy. There's some days where we could not get a single bed. Today will probably be one of those. It is a sea day. So if you want to get your spaces, you want your sunbeds, you want to chill here like this lovely lady's reading her book this morning, get down here nice and early. This edge feature I do still love. So even though there's no beds here, you can still sit on the edge, relax, sunbathe, and then this space becomes an absolute blast. Certain times, certain days, they have pool competitions, pool Olympics going on, which is hilarious, pool activities, pool exercise, pool dance. And then also that party that I mentioned before, which was last night, and it was amazing. I think one of the best nighttime events I've ever done on a ship was last night at the party here. We had the DJ up here. It was a blast last night. Now, the other quick thing to mention here on deck 14 is the mast grill. That's where you're gonna have your burgers, your hot dogs and everything. Little grill here by the pool area. And also on this side of the ship, underneath the magic carpet, is all of this additional seating as well. These padded cool chairs, this walkway all lights up at night. Really, really cool. So much space out on the pool. This is a sort of level below the pool over there. So you're now down a little level, tucked away, sea views, comfy seating. All about comfort, those chilled spaces, relaxing spaces. Right, so you've had enough of the main pool area. It's a little bit busy for you. Maybe there's a lot of kids going around. It's not really the vibe of Celebrity, but this is the next thing I want to show you, which is adults only. Thankfully, I'm 30, so I can get in You know, they did say you look a bit young, but I said, you know, I promise you, I am of age to go into the solarium, which is adults only. So follow me through into here. This is where we're going to be chilling a little bit later on today. As I said, it's a sea day, so it's time for us to relax. Grab your towel, come through. Now this is 16 and over, so they did age check me because they said I look so young, but this is your beautiful solarium. So this is all enclosed, doesn't matter what is happening outside, whether it's scorching hot, maybe it's a rainy day, doesn't matter. They can control the climate in here with the temperature, so it's perfect today. A little bit of aircon. We had one of these on Wonder of the Seas and it was always an absolute sweat box. This is perfect. They are really controlling it, keeping it a nice temperature. It's super chill in here. Look how thick and padded the beds are. You can just sleep, chill, big thick pads on the beds. You've got the swimming pool over here, including 2 hot tubs as well. All of the garden area. These are real plants, by the way. It's a really nice chilled space, this one. If you have a look at the pool as well, you've also got those beds that you can relax in as well. In the pool, have a little dip, have a little swim. How chill is this? The next thing you're going to see, popular of a morning time, if you're into your smoothies, those healthy options, the spa, cafe and juice bar. Now you do get access to this if you're in the AquaClass suites. So if you're in AquaClass, you've got the veranda rooms like we have, you do have access to the spa cafe. If you're not in those classes, it doesn't matter. You can still come and have a go. There's still a few free things, but other things you will have to pay for. But look at this, chilling here. You've got your fresh juice out of there. You can see how now the ship is all about health. A lot of this ship itself is to do with health, improving your health, the gym, the solarium here, the food options, healthy food options here. If you are in those AquaClass suites, you've got access to Blu Restaurant, which again is all about health, fresh food. So everywhere you go, it's all about trying to elevate your experience, your health on board, how you feel. I'll show you some of the little options here in this spa cafe. Okay, so we've made it through the back of the solarium here to the spa area. So we're going to show you what you've got available in the spa. It is beautiful on board. There's a lot of different areas in here. But also, if you are in those AquaClass suites, you do have access to the thermal suite, which, trust me, is amazing. Now, if you do fancy a little bit of a barber service, you've got that here. If you fancy a nice shave or a little bit of a haircut for the gents. Inside here, you've got the hair salon, where you can get your nails done, your hair done, a nice blow dry as well. Just inside here. Beautiful spot. Morning. Morning. And then if we come through to the back this way, now this does get busier later on. There's a variety of different treatments and things you can get in here, but we're going to head into the thermal sea. If you are waiting for a treatment or anything, you've got the relaxation lounge just here. This is where you can come and sit and relax, wait for your treatment, have a chill, sit in the nice comfy chairs, and you can also grab yourself a cup of tea and a drink and a nice ice water. Now, if you do have the AquaClass, but even if you don't have the AquaClass, you can pay for entrance into here. I believe it's around $100 a day. Now, if we just tap our card, we should be able to go in through the doors and show you the thermal suite. Let's just get this card working. Come on, you can do it. Right, we got there in the end. Bit fiddly with the key. They need to sort that. It took us about 5 minutes to get in. A lady had to come and help us, and even she took a couple of minutes. There's always going to be these little niggly things on the ship. I'm going to talk to you about some of those a little bit later on. There's always going to be a few niggles. Now, as soon as you come in, you've actually got access to outside, which gives you some amazing views. Now, it is a little bit breezy when you're underway out here, but look at this. You really can do those really cool shots. Hey, proper, you know, movie style shots. Still racing out of the cruise ship, and he's catching up as well. He's right on level with us. Now, come back into the spa, out the wind. It is just a nice little deck. I thought they could put some nice chairs and stuff out here, but some people think not. A little bit windy. So you can grab yourself a nice cup of iced water or lemon water, orange water. And then these are your thermal beds. So you can come and sit in here, plonk yourself on one of these gorgeous beds. Now these are warm, so these are all heated. You've got the towels on, the pillows. Now a lot of you are probably thinking that must be boiling, the sun on you, the bed, but believe it or not, it's not. I thought it would be. I thought I'm gonna last 5 minutes in here, but it's really not. You can sit and chill here all day long. Follow me to the other rooms that you've got now. So if you follow me around, now normally you would have to be quiet, but the lady did just say no one's in here, which is perfect for us to show you around. We've got the crystal, get you a nice picture opportunity, send that to the friends at work, what you're up to. I'm stood in the spa with a big giant crystal. And then, right, where should we start? Let's start in the far end then. So this is a full circuit. You can chill in these swingy chairs as well. Now just in here is one of the best views you'll ever get from a sauna. Look at that for a view. You're sitting in here, you've got that real wooden sauna feel, and you've got the view out facing forwards on the ship. Oof, it's hot in here though. I wouldn't last long in there. Right, continuing to the next little room in the circuit, which is the Crystallarium. So they recommend you do 10 minutes in each of these rooms. So if you go on inside, guys, this is your Crystallarium. So you've got crystal in here. It's got quite a unique smell. You're sitting, relaxing, deep breathing, soaking it all in. It is nice. After a long day, you do the circuit, you do feel quite refreshed. Again, coming back to that whole health thing on board, making you feel good. Doing the spa circuit, chilling in the solarium, little massage, which I have had already, by the way. I did have a massage. The day we got on board, they did have some offers, and I did treat myself to a nice massage. It was very nice, of course. They're not cheap on board. It was a bit of a treat. It was a little bit of a splurge, but they did a bit of a deal, and I got an extra 15 minutes included, I think, in the price. Now, there's more rooms to see. Come on, follow me around. Now this is your rainfall therapy. Now I'm not going to press the button because I'll get soaked. So you've got different rainfall heads. The red ones are going to be hot water. Your blue ones are going to be cold water. So you've got like hot mist, we've got vertical, all different rain showers. And by the time you finish this, you feel $1 million. You feel like you visited the rainforest. Now, next, ladies and gents toilets. They're connected with some lockers to put your things into. And then we've got the two other rooms just here. We've got the mist and the hammam. Never heard of a hammam until I came in here. Again, your recommended time is at 10 minutes, but you're not going to see anything in there with the mist. Very, very steamy. And then this one's going to be the same, the steam room. Very steamy indeed. Just let it all out into my face. Sorry for misting you, everyone. But that gives you a good little look at what this is about. So the final room you've got is the inhale room. So everyone take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. This is the inhale room. This has got like your salt wall in, all of that natural stuff that's meant to make you feel good. Is it a gimmick? I don't know. But you do come out of here feeling great. That's all I can say. It could be something you want to add on to your package. You might want to do just a little day in here where you can keep coming and going. Or if you're in those AquaClass suites, this is part of what's included, which is nice. We probably would have paid for a day in here anyway, so it's nice we get unlimited access to this. And I feel like I'm definitely ready to continue this tour now. I've had a mini spa circuit during this tour. How good's that? If you are enjoying it, do please give a thumbs up. I'm doing my best with it. As I said, it's tricky. You've got to get it nice and quiet. You've got to do it the right time of day. The weather will be phenomenal later on. It's very early in the morning. But it's giving you a good idea of what the ship's all about. Everything is super chic, super modern, super clean as well. I've not seen a single bit of litter, rubbish or anything anywhere on this ship. Very, very clean. Well, let's continue the tour then. We're going to go down a couple of decks and show you what's going on inside the ship as well, because it keeps on coming. This is just the start. Keep watching. There are some things downstairs that blew me away. Now, before we do go out, I just want to quickly pop up the stairs here to show you the gym. Now, some of you are super active. You like to keep that food off while you're on board. Maybe do some stretches, some different classes that are available. I'm going to show you the fitness center just now. This is full of all the state-of-the-art equipment, all of those classes as I've mentioned, and it does give you a full breakdown of what is available on the ship each morning. All of your different classes you can sign up to. Yeah, these are all of the latest machines. Got all your screens on. You can put your different running screens on, have a good run. All your different weight machines, free weights, every machine you can think of, all of this brand new techno gym equipment. So there you go, you're on the cross trainer with your lovely view. You can be racing this other cruise ship right now on your cross trainer. That's all going on up here, all your stretching sections as well. Your different free weights. Everything you can think of, and all your different healthier you seminars and talks and classes as well. Now, as we make our way down to deck 5, just to show you the lifts. When they're going down, they light up red, and when they're going up, they light up green. Very clean, sleek, modern lifts. Nothing super fancy, easy to press the touchscreen buttons, and then it does list above you everything you need to know, what's on each deck. So sometimes you're going, oh, what floor was it again for the theatre? It does just say right above you, and the time and everything like that as well. Nice and easy. So we're down to deck 5 now, which has a variety of different features, including the theatre and some of those different restaurants as well. Right then, so some fantastic shows on board in the theatre. Now, I'll include some shots of that. We've seen some brilliant ones already, lots more to come. Now, what I like about the theatre, it's split across 2 floors, very comfortable. It's never a battle to get a seat. Nowhere has a bad view, and on the entrance to the theatre as well is a really quick, easy makeshift bar. So they're there ready to give you soft drinks, champagne, mix up a few cocktails and spirits. And I like that because you're not going to trek all the way to get your drink. They have them based at the doors to get you some quick fire drinks in there. There's also the butlers and the service go into each chair and things like that. But I did like that. It wasn't a battle to get in. It wasn't all like a stampede, and there's 2 shows normally, 7:30 and 9:30. There's not been a real battle to get into them, which is fantastic. Now, let's go towards then some of these other things we've got on here. We've got Eden Restaurant, we've got Blu, which I mentioned is included in the AquaClass, so that's the dining that we can eat in. We've got the different bars, we've got Fine Cut Steakhouse, and we've got Raw on 5, the art gallery, the shops, and the restrooms. So let's go and have a little look at those. We have eaten in that steakhouse. Let me tell you, it was phenomenal. Really, really nice food. If you're into your steaks, it's an upcharge restaurant, but so nice. Now, the club here is a little bit more of a different sort of nightclub feel. If you come through here, we'll show you the club. Obviously, it's morning time, so not a huge amount going on just yet. But this is the club. Now, this is on 2 different levels. You've got the upper level here. This is where you're going to play your bingo, you're going to do your game shows, you're going to do your quizzes, all in here in the club. So you've got the upper level with some nice cozy little suites. We've got the lower level with sort of like the dance floor area, the stage area. We have pianists on in here, jazz shows. Really nice area. We played bingo in here the other day. The audio was fantastic, whether you're sat up here or you're down there, you get a great view, great sounds, very chilled space, lovely design. So it's a bit of a social hub in here in the club, loads going on throughout your activity planner, you'll see it all. But this will be a main feature, you'll keep seeing the club, the club, the club. This is where all those fun quizzes are. They had one yesterday where you put the headphones on, you have to guess what he was saying by lip reading. I don't know who won that one, but it certainly wasn't me, because I kept thinking he was saying all kinds of swear words, but he wasn't, and he was saying the complete opposite thing of what I thought. So in the end, we left that one. But it's a nice little space, this, the club. Now, welcome to the art gallery. Just next to the club is some of your artwork. This way you've got different auctions going on. You can do a few little fun things as well, little free to enter giveaways and things. If you do like any of the art, they will ship it back to your home address, to your home, wherever you are. Be aware you might have some import taxes and things going on, but there's all kinds of auctions. It just gives you a little bit of a glimpse of what we've got going on down here. There was some lovely pieces the other day that we really do like. These in particular I quite like as well, with the sea life in them. I think they're gorgeous. So you can see today on day 4 we do have the grand finale art auction at 12:15, where you can do bidding. Obviously there's minimum bids on everything, so don't expect any like super bargains. Right, let's carry on through then to some of these beautiful restaurants, bars, and very soon a gorgeous coffee. So this is your next area. This is the world class bar. Now at night this is really quite sort of, gives you that nice swanky New York, swanky bar vibes. It's really nice. It looks like it would be like extortionate price, if that makes sense. It's not, it's just one of those real nice sort of swanky bars. You got the missus come down in a lovely dress and you bring her to the world class bar. And just here as well does give you some gorgeous views down into the central area. Down below is your martini bar, which we'll show you in a moment. Again, this is a brilliant central area. You have the silent disco down here. It's a really nice spot. So from up here, you can be in the world class bar, but you can get the atmosphere of the martini bar and the central stage down there. Now, follow me around. If you're into your fish, your raw fish, not personally my thing, but I know a lot of you would be. Again, that health vibe on board. You've got raw on 5. This stores all of your sushi, your different shellfish, all of that going on. And it's very popular. So it can't just be me that isn't into it, because it's always busy in here. And look at the dining area. Look at the different seating you've got. You've got the seats by the window, all open plan, very relaxing. You're sitting here, enjoying your seafood, enjoying your fish, the ocean right next to you. I think if you're into seafood, it's got to be a good contrast, that, hasn't it? Eaten by the ocean. But yeah, exquisite kind of dining, and you've got all of your sushi sticks and everything. I don't want to touch anything and disturb anything. They've got it all set for the day. Now, where we have eaten on board, that I mentioned a few minutes ago, it is an upcharge restaurant, but it was so worth it, and that was Fine Cut Steakhouse. We'll come across the magic bridge here, and I'll show you this. Come on guys, keep up, come on. I know it's morning time, but you've got a ship to see. You might be booking this, you might already be booked on it. If you're not already booked, get it booked. If you are booked, well done, you picked the right ship. So this is your Fine Cut Steakhouse. Now this has won 4 stars on the Forbes travel guide, not just for the steakhouse, but the ship itself has as well. That is quite an achievement. It might not sound much, but to get this award, it is very difficult. So the steakhouse and the ship itself in the Forbes travel guide. I'll give you a quick glimpse inside. Morning.
Good morning.
You okay? Now this is your main dining area. You've got the sea view seating just here on the edge, which is where we were the other night. And then you've got the central area with the bigger tables. And then you've also got the seating on the edge there, which is going to take in that atmosphere from the bars down below. So you're getting sea views, but you're also getting a bit of inside atmosphere coming in as well. It's quite a nice mix, if that makes sense. You've got maybe a live pianist or the jazz night or different live musicians going on just below you, but that music does come up and spill into the restaurant, and it does make a nice vibe. It really does. Look at the decor, look at the gold plates. It's spectacular in here. And we ate in here around sunset, I would say, is the prime time, which at the moment for us on this cruise at this time of the year, the summer, we booked in for 8 p.m. It was perfect. The sun was going down, gorgeous views, gorgeous steak. The steak just melted in your mouth. Really nice restaurant, this one. Definitely, if you're going to pay for an upscale one, I would choose this one. Right, so continuing here on deck 5 now. I mentioned earlier about the magic carpet. Favourite feature of a cruise ship I've ever seen. The moving restaurant bar that goes up and down. If it was down here on deck 5, this is where you would enter it. We saw a spectacular sunset when it was down here on deck 5. That's going to give you that lower feel, the real sounds of the ocean below you. It does feel a lot more connected and a lot more, oh my word, I'm above the ocean when it's down on this level. But at the same time, also up on deck 15 is also a really nice spot. 2 different ones, so try and catch both. Definitely say sunset on deck 5 here on the magic carpet is the one. Trust me. If you also like Moscato, sunset, magic carpet, you'll feel like Aladdin. Now, coming through, you've got your different luxury shops. If you do want to fancy a little, you know, Piguet watch or a Cartier or a Bulgari, they're all going on here. Along with some beautiful art pieces. See, I love all this chrome stuff. I think it gives a real fresh, modern look to it. Different sculptures, different pieces. I mean, I carved this one myself. This was one of the ones they asked me to do for the ship, so this was one of the ones I did. And then through here, another really chilled little space. Just plenty of pockets of little chilled areas. You know, they're shopping, mooching. The missus is spending all your money on your card. At least you can sit and chill while she blows it all. Now, here's a cool feature. This is a mixed media stainless steel marble mirror soundscape with LED lighting. And you're probably thinking, what are you on about? Through here, just walk through here with me. Tell me how bonkers this is for a ship. I feel like I've now paid for like an art experience in New York or something. How cool is this? And this is on your way to dinner. You've got your restaurant, you know, you've got your meal in Blue coming up. You're walking through all of these sculptures and mirrors and lights, and I think it's a really nice, I'm just having a boring hallway. And trust me, your Instagram shots in here, you're in your gorgeous dress. Fellas, you've got your wacky shirts on like me. You're in here, perfect, really cool Insta spot, and people are gonna be going, where are you? What are you doing? Is that on the ship? Look at that, I nearly just walked into glass myself. It's a really cool little feature, that. And then through the back of it are even more pieces, and then your restaurant. So this is where Eden is. Clues in the name, it's very garden, vegetation, nature feel to it. This is a little chocolate stand. If you're into your chocolates, this is where you can get yourself some very fine pieces of Belgian chocolate. This is Blu Restaurant. I'll just show you quickly inside Blu. So this is the one, if you're in the AquaClass, like we are, you will have access to Blu. This is going to be your dining room. The main thing with Blu is you're getting that slightly upmarket food, that healthy, fresh food thing. We found the menu for us a little bit too on the edgier side, but if you don't fancy something on the menu that night or that week, you don't like the look of the menu, don't worry, because they can bring up food from the main restaurant. So in here, they'll have the main restaurant menu as well. Just ask them for it and they can bring you up whatever you fancy. If you tell them, Law, look, I'm really fancying a burger today, or just really craving a burger and chips, they'll sort it for you. So don't worry too much about the menu. It's just a really nice, easy access, turn up anytime restaurant. And you'll see in a moment just how cool it is in there. Now we'll just give you a quick little look at Blu. Now they are all set up for breakfast in here as well. So this is not just dinner. You can come in and have your breakfast in here as well. I do love all the different, you've got the blue carpet, the blue seats, the blue glasses, and then all of the nice little sparkly bits around as well. Nice views, chilled music. Morning, thank you very much. And the team in there, really, really nice. Now a quick little look at Eden then. Let's go and have a little look. Loving all of this. Again, you don't feel like you're on a cruise ship, do you? More shopping here. You've got the Mankind shop. So this is actually a gentleman's shop. Something you don't often see on a ship. I believe this is a gentleman's shop. It seems to be. You've got suit shirts, polos, and of course some vintage luxury Louis Vuitton bags. Again, depends how deep your pockets are. But this is Eden. And I really like this as a concept. So again, this is different dining. Gorgeous, look at that. That's a bit Louis Vuitton as well, isn't it? With that artwork. And then coming through. These chairs really stood out to me as well. Look at these, you're sitting on a flower petal just here. Inside Eden. What a gorgeous area to relax in. More wonderful picture opportunities for your Instagram, for your TikTok. Beautiful. And look at this for a view. You're chilling here. View of we're at the back of the ship again now with those lovely wake views. Bar area at night time comes alive. And again, you feel like you're on a different ship now. We're all now garden themed. Flowers everywhere. How beautiful is this? Your grand piano there at night time playing away. Stunning. Absolutely gorgeous back here. And, if you've been to Florida, it gives me sort of Epcot Spaceship Earth vibes. But these multi-levels with seating everywhere. Look at this. You just want to sit back here. You've not got the wind in your hair, but you've got, look at that, for a stunning view. All of this different seating along here, the palm trees. You can sit in these chairs and just completely relax. You have the grand piano and atmosphere behind you, and then in front of you, that view right there. And that is what you dream about when you're booking a cruise. It's these views you're dreaming of, isn't it? Sitting here, glass of Moscato. The missus has got her best perfume on. You got that scent all around you. And look at that, wow. Now we've also got the Eden Cafe. Now anyone is allowed back here for a little bit of a bite to eat, a little bit of a chill. You've also got the garden eating area outside the side as well. So this is a little bit of a hidden gem because not a lot of people are coming back here and using this. Now the actual restaurant downstairs is an upcharge restaurant, so you do need a reservation. But anyone is allowed to come back here, enjoy the views, enjoy some breakfast, enjoy some drinks. If you do want to eat in the main restaurant, which I'm going to show you just downstairs, you will need to have a reservation. But there's also a little Eden garden area. So if we head out, look at this, you can grab yourself a nice croissant. Everyone's all up at the buffet. You can be back here after watching our lovely tour, and you can be chilling here with your croissant and a coffee. In the piece, gorgeous colours. Again, what a lovely Instagram wall for your pictures, little smoking area at the back. This is beautiful and a bit of a hidden gem. Trust me, we've been on the ship for 4 days now, and no one is talking about this. No one seems to be really piling back here, and it's a little bit of a hidden gem. I mean, that's a cool little spot, isn't it? Again, for your Instagrams, your pictures, your family photos. And then you've also got the matching little sun lounges here as well, where you can chill, relax, and soak in those views. We're still racing that ship, but he's starting to beat us now. It's a little bit later on in the tour. It's starting to get ahead a little bit. Yeah, what a beautiful feature, and a very underrated area of the ship for sure. We're going to head back inside, and I'll just show you that restaurant and try and show you the menu as well. Have a little look online. See if the menu takes your fancy. If it does, could be one to book into, and I do think it might be a little bit easier to book into as well than some of the others, just because of how sort of hidden away and underrated this is. So here we are then at the actual restaurant. So this is where you'll have a reservation or make a reservation, and you've got all of your different sort of chef areas, It looks like some of the food is cooked there in front of you. And then if you come down, I'll just quickly show you as an example. This isn't open for breakfast, by the way, only dinner. You need that reservation, but look at this, you sat here with the family. Look at that view. You're not just eating, it's an experience, it's a view, it's actually very unique. I don't think I've ever been this close to the wake before on any ship, but also to be eating dinner this close. And you know what? You don't feel a single vibration, a single shake, a single vibration. It's been one of the steadiest ships I've ever been on. Granted, we've had good weather, but I've never had a ship so stable. You don't feel any vibration, you don't feel any thrusters. Some of them I've been on, you're like getting shaken to bits. This has been the smoothest ship I've ever been on. All that modern technology. It is made to be a lot more efficient, this ship as well. It's meant to burn 20% less energy with the engine system that it's got. That cleaner burning energy system. But let's head down now to deck 4, where we've got some other little surprises on the way. I did say stay tuned. So welcome everyone to deck 4. We've just come down a level, and these are your main restaurants now. So whichever room you're in, you're going to have access to these restaurants. We've got Cyprus Restaurant just here, which I'll give you a quick look at. All totally different designs, each restaurant. So this one at the moment isn't open, but this is very nice, very swanky, and this is a big, so these are your main dining restaurants basically, where you'll be allocated your restaurant each night, your different dining times as well. But it's very nice in here, and it's all Cyprus themed, which does give a nice tropical feel to it. Very nice indeed. We're going to go across to the other main restaurant. It is a little bit busier now. We've got breakfast kicking off, so I'll show you the other main dining hall, which is busy for your breakfast. So you can either have breakfast buffet, or you can come down to the restaurant and have a proper served breakfast. Here's your fresh eggs there, etc. Depends how you like to have it. I'm not a big breakfast guy, so I normally just grab a quick little bite. I'm more of a coffee and chill kind of guy, so I personally wouldn't go to the restaurants for breakfast, but a lot of people do like it. You get your eggs Benedict, your fresh scrambled eggs, etc. Let me take you across and show you the other restaurant just on the other side. It's a mirror, so just on the other side is the other restaurant. Now outside the restaurant, you've got a little bit of a seating, a little bit of a chill area, a bit of a wait area, and this is Cosmopolitan Restaurant, so I'm going to give you a quick little look at this. As I said, it's a little bit busier in here today, but we'll give you a quick little look. Morning. We're just having a quick look around. Thank you very much. So here we go. Morning. So here we go. This is the Cosmopolitan, so quite big. Morning. All of the lovely, friendly staff welcoming you in. And this is nice, isn't it? Different style to the one just across. This one's a bit more bright, a bit more airy. Those blues, I love these colours in the carpet. So we could sit down and have breakfast right now if we wanted to. And they'll bring over your tea, your coffee, serve you at the table. You can have a window seat if you request it. It's very, very nice. And the team are here to look after you every single step of the way. Morning. Morning. All super, super friendly as always on board. Morning. Big one right in the middle. Very nice. Now, I almost missed these. The lovely lady upstairs just said, don't forget about the 2 restaurants downstairs as well. So this is more main dining space. So you've got Normandy here. So this is Normandy Restaurant. Again, all different themed, but all that beautiful furniture. I think this might be one of my favourites, this one, so far, of the ones we've seen. Love these cool big chairs right at the end of each table. They're quite fun. But again, you're going to get a mix. If you want to be by the window, you can try to be. If you don't want to be, you don't have to be. You've got big, big tables if you're a big family. And these are lovely, big, wide, comfy chairs you can sit on. So for breakfast, obviously, they only open one of them because a lot of people do hit the buffet and the coffee shops and the smoothie shops. But of a night time, of an evening time, these are all going to be adequately full, but not over full. That's the big key thing with this ship. They don't overfill it. Now on the other side, down here on deck 3 is Tuscan. So this is Tuscan style. Let's have a little look at this one and the decor in here. Again, very funky, totally different. A lot very elegant, this one. And very art-based as well. The black with the pops of yellow going on. Very different style. It does feels really nice in here. So it's very artsy style. Italy. Nice. So let me know, which of the dining rooms would you choose if you have your choice? What would you choose out of the ones we've just shown? These 4 main dining rooms where all the food is included in your cruise package. Which one would you go for? It's a tough choice, isn't it? Very nice. I'd like to try and eat in a different one each night, really, mix it all up. But this decor really stands out for a ship. Seems really, you feel like you're in someone's modern house in here. Handy little tip to know, you can look at the next day menu as well and already start thinking about what you're having the following day. But it's good to help you decide if you're thinking of maybe doing a different upscale market or paying for a restaurant, booking one. You can see exactly what is on the menu the next day and see what takes your fancy and what you can plan for the following day. Now then, sports fans, you might love this one. This is the Craft Social Bar. So this is your sports bar. You've got the screens going on. We had the golf on in here the other night. All of your racing, these big comfy chill chairs, high tops. Really nice chilled space, even if you're not going to be watching sport. The nice thing is it's not blaring commentary. It's the same chilled music. It's on in the background if you want it. You've got other little different beers. You've got different sandwiches, chicken wings. Again, these are all a little bit of an upcharge, but if you just want a nice cheesy buffalo chicken bite for $11, you can have it. Full stocked bar there as well, all your different seating. Now further around here is yet another restaurant, but again, super different. This is the Grand Bistro. Now, these have some very special tables because on these tables, they have light up effects. It's hard to explain. It's like artwork. It's like sitting at a big piece of art. So while you're eating, you've got all of this funky stuff going on. It's very different, very interesting. It's an upcharge restaurant, but with a unique experience. You're not just paying for food. A bit like with Fine Cut Steakhouse, you're just paying for the steakhouse, the steak and the food. This, you're also getting that little bit of an entertainment element to it, something you can't get everywhere. These tables are so different. I'll put up on the screen a little bit what they're like. Super funky, very, very different. And then continuing round, we've got one of the best features of the ship, if you like coffee. This is the coffee shop. Okay, so welcome to Cafe El Baccio. Is it Baccio or Baccio?
El Baccio.
Baccio. The team here are amazing. These guys make the best coffees. Could I order a caramel latte, please?
Absolutely.
I love the caramel lattes in here. What are you having behind the camera there, Laura?
Caramel latte with soy milk.
And a caramel latte with soy milk as well, please.
Absolutely.
Now in the case here, you've got all of your free pastries. So anything you fancy, these are all free and included. You might be jumping off the ship. You might be just passing and you fancy top tip, the Nutella croissant. You can just grab one of those. The coffees are an upcharge, but they're very, very nice. Some of these are included on the premium drinks package as well. But you've got lovely seating. You've also got the lovely team members going around, bringing your coffee to you as well. It's a lovely area, this, one of my favourite spots. The coffee is gorgeous, and it just gives me that really nice, you've got the jazz music on. This is like my perfect cafe. Sea views, gorgeous comfy seating, great coffee, chill jazz music, bit of people watching. It's amazing. This beats the Starbucks on Wonder of the Seas and all the rest of it. I love a Starbucks, but this beats it for me. I loved every minute we've had in here. It's so nice. I mean, look at this from the team here. We've got a little beagle dog in caramel in the coffee there. Just amazing. Super skilled there, Carlos. That is spectacular. I wonder what I'm going to get in mine.
I have a lot of good men.
That is yours.
Yeah, it looks like, I don't know. Are we going to have a different one in this one? Oh, what are we getting here? Oh.
Another puppy.
Oh, nice. It's a monkey. I love it. That's boss. I love that. There we go. Look at them. Wow.
Wow.
This is Le Voyage. Now, this is an exclusive restaurant by the head chef here at Celebrity X. And as you can see, it's very, very small, very intricate, very unique. And of course, this is going to be quite an expensive menu, but if you're into your fine dining, your specialty foods, this could be one for you. It's international cuisine. Have a little look at the menu. Obviously, the menus do change from time to time, so I always recommend you have a little look at the menu before you join your cruise. But how it's so unique in here. And it is a bit of a blink you miss it, this one. It's just next to the coffee shop that we're heading to. And it's got 2 glass sliding doors. It's silent in here. And look at this exclusive little private room you've got here. If you've got a special birthday, you're very much into your cuisine, your different foods, then this could be one to have a little look at on your list. Beautiful in here. Sort of room you'd have like a big wedding reception in, or a celebratory anniversary meal. Maybe you're celebrating getting engaged, something like that. It gives you that special restaurant feel. Okay, so continuing our tour of deck 4, then you have got all of your casino in here. You've got your slots, your roulette, blackjack. Now bear in mind, to play with the slots, you can charge it to your room. You put your room card on there and you can transfer balance from your room account. If you're going to play the blackjack or the roulette, etc., ideally you want to bring some cash dollars with you. If not, they're going to charge you to withdraw cash. And also, if you want to withdraw cash from your room card, it's 5% charge on top. So bear that in mind. The slots, we're not really going to be charging you to play, other than the actual money you're going to spend. But the roulette, etc., if you're going to do it from your room card, they want a minimum $100, 5% on top. So ideally, bring some cash with you if that's your plan, to have a little bit of a play. Down here, you've also got more luxury jewellery stores, including Hublot, Breitling, Tag Heuer. Some very expensive Rolexes in there as well. Do be aware that sometimes on these ships, the prices aren't that good of a deal. So do bear that in mind. Now here's another little look down at that main martini cocktail bar. Beautiful little option. And we've got a couple of other little things to show you on this floor. Now, just next to the cafe is the iLounge. This is where you can get all of your Wi-Fi. If you've got any questions about Wi-Fi, the team are here to help you out. There we go. And the Wi-Fi packages obviously do vary. You can go for the premium. It is all Starlink Wi-Fi. Download speeds are pretty good. Upload isn't the fastest. It is tricky with the upload speed. But bear in mind, throughout the cruise as well, they do have different discounts. The later into the cruise you get, the more discounts there are on the different Wi-Fi packages that you can go for. I've paid for the 7-day premium. It works very well with your social media and things. Just uploading is not the fastest if you're uploading videos. Next to that, you've got your shore excursion centre. So this is where you can have a little look at the different excursions available on the ship when you're doing all of your different stops. You can have a look on the tablets. You just log in with your card and you can have a little look at what different options you've got. It's basically the same as what's on the app. So all you're doing is looking at the app, but on a tablet rather than on your phone. So I would definitely make sure you get the Celebrity X Cruises app. And make sure you sign in. You'll be able to play with that and have a practice with it before you get on board. You can book all kinds on the app months in advance. So definitely get that downloaded as soon as you've got your cruise booked. Have a little play with the app, get used to it. Next to that is the studio, which is your little photo shoot studio where you can get all different photos done like this. If you've got any special occasions, you can have different photos done, different packages printed onto different formats. And then we've also got, hiya, here you go, you've got your future cruise section here. So this is where the lovely team will be here to help you out with your future cruise here on Celebrity. Don't worry, I've already been asked and they got all the information. But yeah, the team here are here to help you get the best deal and the best rooms on your future cruises. And then opposite that, you've got Attraction, which is another little shop for all of your perfumes and fragrances. You've also got the main shop as well, the gift store, which I'll show you. I've got some shots of that when we go through. They have different watches on display, all kinds of different souvenirs, your key rings, your magnets, your cups. It's all happening inside of there in the collection store. And there we are. That is us back to the theatre, and that completes our tour. Pretty much we're going to head back up to the top deck where we'll recap everything and give you some of our top tips, tricks, upsides and downsides of this ship. Right, so that concludes a bit of the ship tour, but Before we finish, we're going to go and have a little look at our AquaClass suite. We're on deck 9. I'm going to show you exactly what is included if you are interested in that class of cabin. I did say a super cool feature. Wait till you see this room. The feature in here is, again, one of my favourites on a cruise ship I've ever seen. Veranda, come conservatory, come balcony. Come and check this out. Welcome everyone then to the Celebrity Ascent. We are on the 9th floor. We are in one of the Aqua Suites. We're in 9226. So come on through, let me show you the room, all of its main features, and also some safety tips to be careful of as well if you're thinking of booking. You get quite a few things included. So come on in. We'll start off then with showing you the main room. It is very large, is what I would say. All finished beautifully. It's very modern. But what I like about it is it's all curved. Everything is all curved. There's not too many straight lines. Bed is huge. Now, when you're going for the AquaClass, you do get upgraded bedding. So these pillows and these sheets and things will be top quality. So the bed is huge. You've got your bedside lamps with that. If you come closer as well, you'll see you've got plugs right next to you, but also some USBs really handy just next to you to charge your stuff. Handy just to turn the lights on and off as well, literally just click your finger. Flat screen TV, it's got a variety of channels. I've just got it on the live ship view. We're currently docked in Barcelona at the moment, so that's the current ship view from the front. You've then got a lovely area to get ready, which I'm sure Laura behind the camera will be using quite a lot. Getting yourself all dolled up there for a nice night out, Laura. Next to that, you have got, I like the difference in colour, so you know it's the fridge. You have got the fridge in here, which you can lock if you want to. Now, any of this, even if you get the drinks package, is not included. So bear that in mind. The minibar service is upcharged no matter what drinks package you've got. So do consider that. We showed you in our boarding vlog a little bit earlier, us buying loads of drinks to bring on board with us because we can fill this fridge with our own cans and drink them whenever we feel like without being charged. Here, you've got a little bit of a charging dock station. So you've got USBs, 3 different plugs. So you can plug stuff in, and what you do is you put your wire through here and shut the lid, which is quite nice. So you hide your plugs. You're not staring at your plugs. You have it all plugged in and then you just have your wires coming out to charge your things. Love that, especially for someone like me with all my camera equipment and everything. Now, with your Aqua, you are going to have some Agua in Aqua. So these little plastic bottles, you get 2 of these every single day. The lovely room attendant will bring those each day when he cleans your room. These Evians, obviously not included. You also get a sparkling wine included as well. So he will come and ask you, when would you like your sparkling wine? You can have it today, whenever you feel like. You will get a nice bottle of sparkling wine to enjoy. Plenty of drawer space. Segmented as well, all soft close. It feels brand new, this room. There isn't a mark on it. Nice little sofa here. We're coming up to the main feature of these rooms in a second, but I like this because it almost doubles up as like a sun lounge. I like the way it's facing you out to the view that you've paid for. So it's super chill. I mean, I can see myself sitting here, editing, ignoring Laura. Very comfy as well, but you can also sit together as well and just relax and still see the TV. Nice, that, comfy. Nice bedside lamp. Now, plenty of information on the spa. This is one of the other big things that is included in your Aqua Suite, and that is the thermal spa. So you can use that unlimited access every single day to the thermal suite. You can then, of course, add on massages and things like that if you want to. This cruise and Celebrity and the Ascent is all about health, well-being. So you will see that throughout the water, the access to the spa, all of those things come into it. And then this is your sort of main feature of these suites, is this little balcony come conservatory come extra living space. So if you want to keep it closed like this, you've got the glass there, you can just have it as like extended living space. So you can sit here, play some cards, play some Uno, do your laptop. It's like an extension of the room. Or you can use it like you would a balcony. So a lot of you love balconies on your cruises. You simply hold down the button and your window will open. And it becomes now like a balcony. I think it's fantastic. I really like this feature because a lot of times you go out onto the balcony and then you shut the door because it's hot and things. You can come out here, relax, lean over the edge as you would. We're right by the very famous restaurant just up there that does move up and down on the Ascent. But this is lovely, so you can use it as your balcony. But if it's really hot, steaming hot, you know, your missus wants you to shut the door, you've got a bit of noise going on over there, you can simply just close it again. Or if it's raining, etc. Now, if Laura's leaning on, it won't close. Lots of safety features on it. So, big thing to note, before you go out, close this window, especially if you're underway, because it does create a bit of a wind vortex and you'll really struggle to open and close the main door. So do make sure you close this, also for your air conditioning as well. But it's basically an optional balcony because you can open that, shut these doors and it's a balcony, or you have it as extended space. So rather than having these permanently shut and you've got to do the big heavy slider doors, and it's optional. I really like that. Optional space, especially if you're doing a cruise that was somewhere cold. It's like a nice conservatory, we've still got the view. I think that is absolutely fantastic. When I saw it, I thought that is amazing. It does get mixed reviews online, but for me personally, I think it makes the room look massive, and then you can have it open like you would a balcony anyway. The balconies on cruises don't have big sun lounges or anything. The max you're going to get is what you've got there, so I really like it myself. Now, the other thing that I love is the bathroom. Come and see the bathroom. It's the biggest bathroom I've ever seen on a cruise. This in here is ginormous. Now I'm 6'4". It's not 6'4", I'm 6'2". I added 2 foot onto myself there. 6'2", so this is me fully stood up. I've got tons of headroom still. Lovely big sink here with everything going on. I can get ready, do all my hair and everything, you know. And then if I do have a shower and things get a little bit steamy, you know, I can put the little defogger on as well, and it will demist and defog the mirror, which is amazing. And then the shower itself is huge. So in here, again, as you can see, I'm 6'2". Head space is massive. Rain head shower. And then also when I'm shaving my legs, I've got the little foot stand here, so I can shave my legs nicely. All your soaps included. It's massive in here. Look, I can do everything. I've been on a few cruises. I've been lucky enough to do a few cruises in my time, and some of them I've been like trying to wash your hair. That is amazing. Huge, bright, clean, modern. Love the tiles in there. Beautiful. Really, really nice. I'm well impressed. You've got your air conditioning controls just here as well, which is all on your simple modern touchscreen, so you can play with the temperature. We can turn it down a little bit. It's a little bit warm at the moment, so we can play with that and turn it down. You can close the blind, I believe, from here as well. You can do all kinds. It's amazing. The features in here, tons more storage space. Now, the other thing that you will get included with the Aqua is binoculars. So you can have a good look at certain things if you're in the distance. Aye, aye, Captain. So we can have a good look, see if we can spot any dolphins and where we're heading to, Greece, etc. You've got those, obviously you can't take them away. You've also got, if you find yourself caught in the rain, an umbrella with a nice soft handle on it. So if you don't want to do a ship excursion, it's raining, you do get use of the umbrella. Again, make sure you put it back though, because they will charge you. You do have a nice soft bag you can use as well, like a beach bag. I don't know whether this is included or not. I don't know whether they'd charge you if you took it away. But this is like a nice soft bag, little beach bag that you can use. Really nice, just nice little touches that you might want to use throughout your trip. But I'm really looking forward to using the spa as well. We will show you that, the access to the spa that normally you'd have to pay for. So, that is a full room tour. We will let you know throughout our cruise. We've got tons of cruise vlogs coming up. We'll let you know our thoughts on it once we've used it, stayed in it for a few days. But just by touring it now and checking in, I love it. I love that balcony feature. Love the size of the bathroom. And the bed looks super inviting. We've just checked in, but I could literally just jump into bed and have a little nap. It is really, really nice. I'm well impressed. Of course, it's more expensive, but I feel like you're getting quite a lot more for the money, not just in the room, but if you are a spa kind of person, we are. We've paid to use the Disney ones before, those Aqua Spas and things. So I feel like we're going to get the money's worth out of it. If you're not really a spa person and you're not really interested in having more space, you'd have to weigh up whether it was worth it for you. But this came as a great deal for us. I think it was a cancellation. It popped up when I was searching through cruises. This was the only room on the whole cruise left. It's a full cruise, and I jumped on it and we got a good price. So bring it on. Okay, everyone, so that concludes our tour of the wonderful Celebrity Ascent. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, do please give a thumbs up. Let me know if you're coming on the ship. If there's anything particularly that stood out to you here on board as well, let us know in the comments. A lot of people will be looking to book the ship, or have maybe booked it and want all ideas, tips, tricks. Let everyone know down in the comments, because we'll all read through and see what your experience was like, and if there was something that I missed as a little tip or trick. But thank you so much for watching. Best cruise we've ever done, especially the ship. It's not too big, it's not overloaded, it's not overcrowded, it's not too party scene, it's chill. I love the amount of chill spaces you've got as well. But thank you all very much for watching. Get your cruise booked, come and enjoy, and of course, cruise on.